Yo, 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 once again, we're back. This is We're Just the Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
You know, we got Top Shot in the building, my dog Drew Money. And this is once again, this is Do Work Media Sundays. How
Yeah,
y'all
man.
guys feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. My dog Drew back up that road.
Yes, sir.
Where you been at, man?
Charlotte.
What was going on in Charlotte, man?
At a live podcast. Live podcast.
It's going to be releasing on Top Shotters?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all check out for that, man. SoundCloud, iTunes. That's it? Any other platform? Or just iTunes, SoundCloud? Yeah. Y'all check that out. Top Shotters podcast.
Other than that, man, how y'all week been, man?
Real good, man.
I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm coming off an edible high right now. Feeling real good. My Patriots got that good dub today. Panthers got that dub today. My
Yeah, we'll
dog
talk
came
about
in.
that later.
My dog came in with the head wrap.
Hey, man. Perfect time, too. I just took my hair out. I forgot I had this shit. I got this shit when we went to the Super Bowl.
So you had that in the cut.
I had this shit in the cut for a minute. That shit been right in the back of the closet.
In the back of the car. That's how you know that should be in the cut, bro. That should have been in the
Like,
cut.
Oh shit, I forgot I had this. But yeah, man, it's feeling good, man. About to get ready for my dog Tunde wedding next Sunday.
Exactly
Niggas about to
one.
be fucked up, man.
Exactly 1 week from today, at least 2 of the 3 niggas in this room will be shit
2 or
faced.
3 is correct.
Should be 3 out of 3, but 2 out of 3 not really that bad. We'll take it.
Niggas about to be coming up. I think this shit gonna be very interesting, man. It's
What?
gonna be fun and interesting.
What's-
Cause it's gonna be all like everybody on the TL basically gonna be there, man. We ain't really been in a big setting like this in a minute.
I thought you meant something else when you said interesting, but yeah,
Oh,
you're
no,
right.
no,
That's
no. Ned's
interesting.
gonna be there. Chill gonna be there.
That's-
Jail.
This gonna be interesting, man. Everybody gonna be coming out suited and booted, man.
Drew gonna be in there. Oh, what up?
Yeah, right.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, kicking it with y'all boy before the wedding, man, in the little back, man, so I can get bust
No,
up
this
with y'all.
definitely has been wedding year, bro. Like,
Yeah, my mom's getting married in a couple weeks too.
huh?
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. No, thank you, man.
She having a wedding down here. Oh, okay, I know you said
The week after Tune wedding, matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
You excited about that shit?
yeah, man. It's all love, man. Bruh, cool peoples. His people, cool peoples. Hey, man, that's all I can ask for.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
So
Your
yeah.
time will come.
Excuse me.
Your time will come. Man. Everybody in this room time gonna come, bro. Like, it just is what it is. Man. Niggas
Drew, you must be next, right?
Uh,
Nigga, you must be next, Mike. I don't know, man.
Hey, man. Eventually, but you know. That's what I said from the other day.
better stop playing.
I ain't playing. Dog, you the one who you've been the wedding crasher all year.
As I continue with the ice.
You putting that energy out there, baby.
What is like the 4th, 5th wedding you been to this year? You got any more after Tune wedding?
Not that I know of.
Damn, boy, niggas do get married in seasons, bro. Like, that's wild, bro.
Dog, I was just thinking about, dog, like how fast these years is going by, dog. And like, the weddings really started kicking up like around that 15, 16-ish year for me. Like,
No, you right.
that's like, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you around my age, you was getting married around 2012, 13, you wildin'.
Yeah, you ain't even live life.
Yeah.
You ain't
Much
live.
love to respect to everybody who got me. I'm just saying, like, 2012, 13? Nigga, those was peak years.
Boy.
I went to my boy wedding in 2012, bro. We like 21, 22. But
Is he still married?
Yeah. Shout out to him. He's still
Shout
married.
out to him, man.
I thought he was bullshitting, bro. I told him, I said, dog, you not about to get married.
At 21?
21, he did it. He was dead ass serious. So them boy been married like 7 years now.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's good shit.
That's what's up. Especially in this day and age, man. Salute
Yes,
to them.
sir.
So let's get into this shit, man. Eddie Murphy, he got his specials about to drop. We got Dolomite about to come out. And then so he did an interview and he basically apologizing about a lot of his material that he dropped when he was younger. He wants people to know that he was in a dark space. He was getting over heartbreak and whatnot. And I'm always vocal about comedians apologizing for shit, especially shit from 30 years ago. That basically came out 30 years ago.
Exactly 30
He
years
basically
ago.
apologizing
That's
about a lot of the shit that was on Raw and Delirious. And I'm
That's
like,
arguably like one of his, I hear. I'm not a big Eddie Murphy fan, but I hear arguably that's one of his best stand-ups.
yeah,
If not the best one.
yeah. So like he apologizes for all of it, and it's like, I mean, for what? Like,
Hey
you know
man,
what I'm
like he
saying?
said on barbershop, we can't talk straight in the barbershop. What else we gonna talk
Well,
straight
we're gonna
at?
talk straight at. Like, and you're a comedian, you can't even talk how you want to talk in your
Ain't
own.
nobody exempt, man. Nobody exempt from jokes, man. Like, I don't know where. What's the point of apologizing 30 years later? My nigga, you like 60 years old.
Yeah,
Like, you already done established. You ain't did a stand up in years. Like, you can live off
he's
your
been
royalties for the rest of your life.
yeah he's
like,
he's been killing movies like
Yeah.
for the past 20 years, damn near.
When's the last time Eddie Murphy even done anything like substantial? Like, as far as like a big, like he's been living off of old money.
Yeah, he's old money Eddie. For real.
This shit wild. Like, I'm just, where is this shit even headed now with comedy, dog?
I don't know. It's
It
headed
seems
down.
like the only raw ones are the ones who ain't really highlighted like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't really like no big cats really like still out there like with the shits.
I say this all the time. Like I don't know how like Bernie and like Patrice them would have fared in this type of climate right now. Like
They checked out right before that shit.
they
like,
right
really
before this
started.
shit really started getting like out of hand. Like as far as like the sensitivity, like I don't know how they would have fared. Like I would have loved to see how they how they weigh on certain things, but
But did he say what particular jokes, or he was just talking about the whole?
because he was saying like in regards to like some of the things that might have been taken as homophobic and whatnot, homophobic and hold on, I got the article right here. He was saying a lot of it was damn, I
Why
don't
you
got
look
it.
that up? It's just like I look at it like when you start putting filters on comedians, like I feel like you taking away from their craft. Like you taking away. That's just like you have a job to do, and like say you working on an assembly line or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they take away one of your tools to work on the assembly line. You're gonna be held back from performing your job.
Yeah,
So like when you start nitpicking about certain jokes, it's like, okay, well, who's next? Like, can we not make jokes about anybody? Period. Like black people, black comedians trip on black people, white people.
everybody
Like,
get it.
Everybody gets it. White comedians make jokes about black people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are we going as far as like the climate, as far as comedy? I'm gonna tell you right now, if it gets to a point like that, when you thinking about like comedian shows, you think people really gonna spend their money for like filtered comedy?
No. So this is what he was saying. He was saying I was a young guy processing a broken heart, kind of an asshole. Murphy refers being picketed due to the homophobic material in his specials, which he now recognizes as ignorant. As recently as 1996, with that considered, he says there's no anxiety about returning to the stage in 2019. I have a whole new lifetime of experiences to draw upon, Murphy said. There was a time when I was at the center of everything, what I was doing, and how funny I was, and how popular I am at the center. Now my kids are everything, and everything revolves around them. Basically, we might get a filtered Eddie Murphy this go around, man.
Yeah, because I saw he inked a deal with who was that
Netflix.
for? How much? Or they didn't disclose the amount.
I didn't see the real amount. I didn't know he about to record a special soon.
Hey, bro, another thing too, I don't like how Netflix starting to try to roll out the content when I drop them. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas want to come out with I'm hearing great reviews on shows, and you doing show like, y'all want to roll. I don't know if it's because Disney on y'all ass and y'all want to do this shit.
That's exactly what it is.
But y'all want to roll out the content and shit when I drop y'all ass. So it's all good though.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm
Disney,
still getting Disney. I'm not picking
Disney
y'all
dropping
up.
next month, and
I'm still getting the Disney package, fam. So
We don't-
it is what it is.
we don't know how it's about to go off. How it's about to pan out for Disney. So
There's no way you could do a Netflix special and be filtered on that shit, especially after what Dave just did with his shit. Maybe he don't even want to see the backlash from that shit. I don't know, but like that shit seemed. At the end of the day, like, what are we really doing at this point? Dave Chappelle, he caught hell for his shit, but Dave still, I think, just going forward, he gonna continue that same mindset he had from when he first started.
yeah, I think Dave's gonna be the only one that's not going to conform. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's conform. I just
noticed a lot of. I mean, cut you off. I just noticed a lot of things are getting policed, except the things that need to be policed.
right, right. It's not. You're right.
Y'all policing comedy, but you gonna get to some other shit as far as like what I meant by that. But it's just the wrong things that are getting like. it's comedy, dog. Like you're supposed to be unfiltered. Everybody catch jokes. Like everybody gets it, man.
Everybody get laughed at.
Just like with this Lizzo shit. Hey, I'm gonna say this shit right now. Don't nobody got nothing against big girls. Nobody got nothing against big girls winning. None of that shit, dog. Them jokes is just strictly jokes when it come to Lizzo. It's easy. Niggas gonna take that alley-oop and dunk it every time.
It's the low-hanging fruit,
like,
man.
come on, dog. Like, y'all...
that would be the case with anybody. Like
anybody.
Niggas trip off Khaled working off for 4 years and still being big. Niggas trip off Ross. Niggas trip off Ross. He was boxing and shit. Like niggas was tripping. Niggas was just tripping off that. But when Lizzo come out and
it's all his hate.
It's all hate and shit. And it's like, bro, like what are y'all talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get it. Like, is this like a reverse double standard going on?
Mm-hmm. They always try to attach it to, nobody want to see a big girl winning. Fam,
what?
Stop.
What are you talking about, man?
We supported Monique for 15, 20 plus years. What are you talking about?
And still supporting her.
Like, what are you talking about? She's really like, she was the face for big women. And she got nothing but love and support all these years, so... Please don't try to bring up y'all hurt to see a big girl winning. Like, nah, just take the jokes on the chin.
Who's hurt? Like, who's hurt and why are we hurt?
Exactly.
It ain't that deep, fam.
Cause whoever set up that, y'all be setting this shit up for niggas to dunk this shit. That mean when it was like, is this anything that she can't do? Y'all left the door open for niggas to go in on that. I can tell you right now. Y'all said, she can't beat me in a race?
Nigga said she can't do 50 burpees. I started howling, dog. Like, what?
Then the other one,
Drew, don't try to conceal your laugh, nigga.
She can't get in the Futures Club?
Yeah, I saw that one too. She can't get in the Futures Club. Like,
but yeah, man, Lizzo's a great artist, man. She do her thing. I will say this, though, because I used to be in a band. She dope as hell on that flute, bro.
Yeah, she's nice on the flute.
She's nice on that flute. I done seen some raw flute plays, but like, nah, she get busy with that shit.
Nah, she is. I honestly didn't know because that video with Megan Thee Stallion twerking and the person playing the flute, I didn't know that was Lizzo playing the flute.
Yeah, that was her.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dog.
I didn't even know that.
That shit take a lot of breath control, bro.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Dog.
I tried and quit. I tried to play like flute and shit. That shit ain't for me.
Nah, that shit ain't for the bird. No, I tried to, like, honestly, I tried to play other shit besides the drum because I was just strictly playing the drum. That shit hard as fuck.
You still got drum skills?
Bruh, I ain't played the drum in probably since 2009, dog. Like, probably since I graduated.
Damn, that's 10 years, bro.
That's 10 years. I don't know if I still got that shit. I probably do. Like, when I first got there, though, like, I really had to clean up my shit. But, like 10th to 12th grade, it was...
Lights out.
What? We used to go up against North Charleston, Burt. Who else? Military Magnet, Garrett. I think, dog, I know we kind of get all together with this. We went to Burt one night, right? This is really on some real life drumline shit.
Yeah.
So our band director was really on some like Flight of the Bumblebee type shit.
Yeah.
So Burt would be over there. This was like my freshman year. No more is over there like giving it to us now. We over there playing bullshit.
Damn.
It's a away game too now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, man. Like we out here playing. We played a couple of our best cadences, but like songs as a full band.
Yeah.
That shit was dead.
Damn, why was he on that type of shit, bro?
I don't know.
We in the South, man. You can't be on that type of shit, bro. Like niggas will start playing whole songs on your ass.
When we went to Barnwell for a playoff game, dog, we turned that bitch out, dog.
Yeah.
Like, they had people from their side coming on our side. Then we played the ESPN intro that night on the song. That shit was fire. Like, it was the first time we played that shit. I didn't even know we had really practiced that shit, but niggas got that shit out. But yeah, like I said, man, everybody get these jokes, man. Like, ain't nobody got nothing against Liz, man. She out here, she doing her thing. You know, I think she still got what, top 5 record?
I think so.
Out this year. So
niggas gotta let that shit go, man. Everybody get the jokes, bro. If Lizzo was a dude and getting those big nigga jokes, some shit would have still been flying. Niggas would still been laughing.
But then, you know, of course, you got people like Jamil Hill saying like, oh, well, Dave's jokes wasn't funny. That's the difference. Hey, dog, why we be drawing the line out with shit like that?
With comedy, I think
Like, cause you got
like
people-
overt racism is not funny to me. But
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like, if you got white comedians just like slurring
Yeah,
and using
just-
the N word and shit.
but like I've seen white comedians talk about race in a tasteful way. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like
Yeah, that's funny.
yeah,
I've
it's
seen
funny.
that.
You know what I'm
I'd
saying?
be like, okay, no, I gotta give that.
Yeah,
one.
that
was
shit
funny.
been funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Nothing really offends me in comedy except for like, like purposely ignorant shit.
Just like the white comedian who went off on the heckler.
Yeah, that's the
And
dude
he
that played Kramer.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah,
Damn.
he
I
couldn't
didn't know that.
handle the heckler, so he just
So he
had
just started slewing the
racial
N-word and shit.
meltdown. That wasn't like no, no, he just couldn't handle being heckled.
Hey, dog. When it come to handing hecklers, ain't nobody better than that shit than D-Ray, bro.
Oh yeah,
If you fuck with D-Ray, he on your
yeah,
ass.
he
bruh.
gonna
And
spark your ass up.
It's
yeah.
quick, lethal.
Yeah.
Like that. Dog don't waste no time. Hey, who the best at handling hecklers, dog?
It's either D-Ray or damn, I don't really know nobody else after D-Ray, bro. I know I be watching 85 South and DC Young Fly be going in on niggas like in the crowd too.
So is that like a sketch comedy show or some shit?
It's like a live like sketch comedy. Well, they just be up there tripping and shit like that. They have like certain things they talk
Oh,
about.
they got that nigga from Chicago on that shit, ain't it?
Who, Carlos?
Yeah.
Carlos Miller, he on there. Carlos and
I gotta check out some of his comedy. I
Chico
think he real
Bean too.
good.
It's all three of them.
I gotta check out his shit. Dog, the one. Did you see the one with the dude in the wheelchair?
Which one?
So they had the dude in the wheelchair. Like I think Carlos had pointed him out in the crowd or whatever.
This was on 85 South?
I think so. And dog been like getting down, but he had stand up in the wheelchair. And the boy came over there to give him that. Dog fall out the wheelchair. The crowd been going crazy.
No,
that
bruh.
shit been hilarious, bro. Like,
He fall out the damn wheelchair?
yeah, trying to give dog a dap and shit. That shit was crazy.
I gotta catch that.
You gotta catch that shit. That
Gotta
shit was
catch that.
wild.
All right, so moving forward, man, we got some new music drop. The Baby dropped his album, Kirk. Kevin
dropped
Gates.
2 albums in 1 year, man.
Yeah, he did, like, for real. Kevin Gates dropped, and then Younger May dropped the album, you said? I feel like somebody else dropped something, too, if I'm mistaken.
Man, what's that R&B singing nigga, man? Eric Bellinger.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
I
Saved
ain't-
by the Bell, Saved by the Bellinger, some shit. Saved
I
by
ain't
the
heard about that. I need to go. I'm gonna scoop that. I fuck with
Yeah.
Eric, man. But, how you feel about the Baby album, man?
Baby album real good.
I liked it. It was cool. I think it's better than the Baby on Baby album.
Think so? I don't know.
You think you like Baby on Baby better?
Yeah, but this Kurt is real good too, though. You peep his interview on he had a Breakfast Club interview earlier this year, and he had the one on Big Boy Radio.
I saw the
Last
Big
week.
Boy. Yeah, I saw that one.
Dog, he like this is one of my first interviews I watched him, but he like I fuck with Baby as a person, dog. Like just outside looking in, his persona, like what he's saying on, dog. I fuck with that type of energy. Like I remember he was talking about how his dad, how he found out he got #1 record.
Yeah, and his dad
same day
died.
his dad died, and how that just gave him more like, different perspective on life and shit like that. He talked about his incidences as far as like the shooting and shit like that. Baby's just a stand up dude, man. Like he don't take no shit from nobody, and he's just out here doing his thing. He also said he the best rapper in the game too.
Yeah, he's been saying that. I don't know about that, but I mean,
He ain't the best rapper, but I
yeah,
mean,
everybody.
he's
He's supposed to feel like that. He's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to feel like that. I like the Baby album. It was pretty cool.
Gate shit fire.
The Gates shit was all right. I mean,
Man,
you a Gates fan.
Yeah, you
So-
kind of fell off Gates at some point. I don't know. What was the turning point for you and Gates?
All right, because Luca Brasi 2 was hard to me. That shit was fire. Did a project come out after that? The Ishla album? Was that after
No,
Luca
you
Brasi?
had By Any Means.
By Any Means?
By Any Means, the mixtape came out like 2014. Then you had Isla, came out 15.
I don't think I really like that By Any Means album.
What? That mixtape probably one of his best mixtapes, bro. That got Arm & Hammer, Wish I Had It.
I don't know, man. I don't think the music bad overall. I think I just can't can't really get with it. Some of it's hard though. Like the songs that I like from Kevin Gates, I fuck with them shit. But like, I guess I gotta listen to this album again. Like nothing really like I gravitated towards. But I'm not gonna say it's trash because a lot of people do fuck with that, man. I ain't just gonna say that the niggas like overall garbage, but I just can't buy into a lot of that shit. Not saying he's a trash artist or whatever, because like I said, the songs that I do like from bro, like I fuck with them shit heavy.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with Beats, man. It was good to see. It was good to see him come out with that project, cause his last one I think was that one, if I'm not mistaken. He might have had one in between time, but yeah, I don't know. What's the album of the year so far? Man, I can't even say that. We still gotta wait on Kanye shit. You think that shit gonna be like that?
I mean, from what he's saying, it's gonna be like a gospel album. So I mean, I don't really going into it. I'm not looking for no bars or nothing like that. Like I'm just looking for some different shit. It might be like one of them experimental albums like Yeezus.
It might be. Niggas say yeah, he's starting to cold, man.
I don't know. Why niggas saying that?
Hey man, the man got his followers and shit. He be having them big turnouts and shit.
I mean, he's Kanye. He's gonna have a big turnout wherever he goes. So if
Man
people
got the merch rolled out.
So people saying based off his turnout, people saying that he's gonna start a cult to manipulate.
Niggas ain't fucking with him like doing the church thing and make it seem like niggas thinking he just doing this shit now to get back good with black people and shit like that.
But I mean, from what I seen, like he been talking about wanting to do like non-secular music. Like he said that like 6 years ago.
I'm cool with him doing this shit, bro. I mean, he been giving us that shit since College Dropout. Like, Nick gave us Jesus Walks on his first album, so I ain't mad at that. I don't know if I want to hear a full album of Jesus Walks type songs, but like you meshed all that shit together, like I ain't mad at it. Like he gave us the glory on graduation, like shit like that. I fuck with them type.
I don't think we're gonna get like a mashup type album with this. I think it's gonna be like a gospel album. Like, will it have like Kanye elements to it? Of course, but I don't think it's gonna be like a rap album. I saw something where he said he not even trying to make like.
He probably ain't got no features on that shit in it.
I know. I saw some shit where it was like he not even trying to make secular music going forward. So it's like, I don't know where we at with Kanye as far as like,
Does he need to give us any more albums, or is he like pretty much set?
I mean, do he though? I wouldn't really be surprised if I wouldn't feel slighted if we didn't get no more like rap albums from Kanye. I still listen to a lot of his music, so it's like.
I mean, his first three. I think
his catalog is really strong.
One of the best catalogs all time, like easily.
So,
easily.
I mean,
He got 4 classics in his, like, easily classics, like, without a doubt, in his discography. A lot of rappers can't say that.
Like, hands down classics.
Yeah, hands down. Like, it's not even debatable. He got 4. Like, that's hard to do. So, I mean, I'm just interested to see. I wonder if he going to have any features on it. That's going to be the thing for me. Is he going to have any features on this shit?
What features do you put on a gospel album?
I don't know. Might get Kurt on that bitch. You never know.
Kirk Franklin?
Might.
I can see Plies getting on there. I can see Plies.
But Kurt don't subscribe as a.
He not Christian no more.
Yeah, he don't subscribe to a religion no more.
Yeah,
I found that very interesting, bro. That would have been the last person I would have thought do some shit like that.
Yeah, man.
Because I grew up Christian and I separated from that shit. So
times are changing, man. I never thought I would see Kirk Franklin on that type of vibe.
I never thought I would see Kurt on that type shit too. I mean, but Kanye might reach out to him. Yolanda Adams, you never know. He might get one. Mm-hmm. If it's a guy, I would expect for him to get somebody within the gospel genre on the album. But as far as like rappers, I don't know, because like you said, it might be. I'm thinking this man might just be on some old like. So remember on Life of Pablo they had what's the song? Ultralight Beam?
Mm-hmm.
Might be on some shit like that.
I can get with that. He had Chance the Rapper on that.
Man, I just was about to say that. Chance the Rapper probably gonna be on that bitch.
He credited Chance the Rapper with like really getting him back on his gospel type shit. So,
bro, I fuck with that nigga when he first came out, and then somewhere down the line, I just stopped fucking with that nigga, bro.
Who, Chance?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Chance now?
I don't know, dog. It's just like his music kind of just is like. After acid rap, I kind of felt like he was feeling himself too much, and his music just kind of declined for me. Like that coloring book, that shit wasn't really like that.
Yeah, niggas been slandering that new album.
Yeah, but that 10 Day, that shit's ass. He know that shit trash. And that's why I don't like when artists get on social media and want to,
try to get sympathy, pull
trying to
sympathy
get
from niggas.
because nigga, your album wasn't fucking good, nigga. What are you talking about? Like, don't try to make us feel guilty.
Yeah,
for
he
not
tried.
liking
He
your
tried.
fucking
He tried to
music.
guilt. He tried to guilt
When
y'all.
artists do that shit, dog.
He tried to. He really tried to guilt y'all niggas into reversing y'all criticism on that
Like,
album.
nah, dog. Shit, the verdict still stay the same, bro.
Yeah.
Like, get that shit out of here, dog. Like, Nicki Minaj ain't saving your album. Who else? He had a bunch of features on.
He had the
shit.
baby on there. Yeah, Nicki. Nicki was on 2 songs.
Nicki was on 2 songs.
She was on 2
the album.
songs.
The baby was on that album.
He's on that hot song. They playing that shit on the radio. I mean that song ain't really that bad. Chance the Rapper,
On the Baby album.
huh?
That song was fine.
Oh yeah.
That shit was straight.
Yeah, that shit was straight. Yeah, back to that hot song. Chance the Rapper sound trash on that song. Like what was he doing on that song, man? Like
I don't know, dog.
I don't know,
Chance
man.
be on some more other shit, dog. Like,
Yeah,
I felt like he got down to the point where he was more focused on like shit outside of music, but he already had crowned himself before
yeah.
that shit. Like, maybe he got mad at Ebro because he was like, he didn't rank him top 50 all time. Like, nigga, you not top 50 anything, nigga. Nothing. Niggas say he's the best rapper. Again, niggas supposed to feel like that, but like, chances
Let's be realistic here,
He's
man.
not out rapping nobody, fam.
Let's be
And
realistic.
like, for your style of rap, like, and I can't really put you up against nobody. Like, who are you putting Chance the Rapper up against with his style?
Like a hop spin.
I ain't never heard a Hobson album.
All right, let me. All right, so
That nigga from the Bay, isn't he?
I don't know where that nigga's from, honestly. Like,
You be having low key jokes for that nigga too, bro.
I don't know.
Hobson.
I
What
don't
type of
know.
niggas listen to Hobson?
I don't know who listens to that nigga, dog.
LeBron probably listen to that
but
man.
LeBron probably do. If LeBron listen to Eminem, he listens to Hopsman, bro.
That nigga said you're incompetent. Shout out to LeBron.
My goat called me incompetent because I don't like Eminem, bro. I felt hurt that day.
I feel like that nigga's going to try to do another A&R album too, bro.
He don't need to. That 2 Chainz came out this year, right?
You couldn't tell LeBron he ain't put in work on that shit.
Didn't
Nigga
that-
been in the studio.
Didn't that shit come out this year?
Yeah.
That shit came and went. And
It
2
got a couple of
Chainz
dope. It got a couple of dope songs on there.
and
now.
Chainz is on some old. This supposed to be like like the turnaround album. Like niggas gonna give me my respect after this album.
Dog, listen, there's some good albums out there, but a lot of them shit don't have replay value. Like, it's a lot of shit that I'm gonna listen to for that time, and then put
Yeah,
that
and
shit
that's-
back
yeah,
on
that
the
shit
shelf.
just-
Like, I'm still listening to what's the album that came out earlier this year that's still getting spin. Like Schoolboy. Did Schoolboy Q album come out this year?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Schoolboy
shit is
album
fire.
hard.
Who else?
I'm still listening to Benny album.
Benny.
I'm still listening to Jim Jones album too.
Jim Jones, and in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best album of the year. Who else had a dope album? Shit, Dreamville shit was fire. Thug, of course.
Yeah,
Thug, of course.
Doug, of course. Doug is in my top 3
Yeah, easily. That nigga definitely. He's supposed to drop another one.
this year.
Remember when that
He did say that. He
remember
did say that. Mhm.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Niggas be teasing, man.
Since we on albums, did y'all nobody listen to Young M.A. album, right?
And I skimmed through that shit.
How was it?
I can't say I really skimmed to it. Maybe my mind did.
So you really didn't
No, 'cause
listen
I
to
played it like 2 times.
you ran it through.
Yeah, I ran it through.
But nothing caught you.
I wasn't really connecting with
You
it.
zoned out on this
So
shit.
that's why I said my mind probably was just like, ain't nothing on there that was really grasping
Because
me,
you know
dog.
why? You listen to trap music, not strap music.
She had a bar on there that was crazy. Like,
Go get it out the closet. That's what she said.
Oh my god.
she said,
Go get it from under the bed, baby.
keep it wet. Some shit. You know how young that may be, dog.
Oh, she said when the hole was wet or some shit like
Some
that. The
shit
box
like-
was too wet.
Some shit like
How do you know that? You know what? We're not even gonna go down down that path today, man. We're not gonna go down. I will not.
And
Yeah.
honestly, bro, this is no slight to her, bro. Like, her voice is, her rap voice is whack, man. I put it up there with 21, man. I fuck with 21, but that nigga rap voice is annoying.
He sound like he holding his nose when he rap.
That would it sound like for real.
He holding his nose. Nah, but I saw Young M.A. Her freestyle on Fun Flex. She went in on that shit. Like she got bars.
She got bars.
She can bar your ass up with that freestyle shit. But I ain't trying to hear no latex strap bars, man, on a whole album, man. That's just where I'm at in
Nigga
life.
said it's good though. Like Steve said that shit good. That shit shocked me.
Shout out to Steve, man.
Iffy though, man. Like that nigga be on some old other shit, man. But that's my nigga, man.
Called that man iffy for listening to Young M.A.
Nah, it's just like, but like Steve, my nigga, he listens to the show. It's like Steve will give credit to certain shit. I'm kind of like, but then
He still called Kanye.
He'll say some shit like we'll get into it about Wayne. Like,
oh yeah, he really said Wayne is trash. Like he still call Kanye KK Kanye.
Oh, I don't know.
Didn't he?
You have to use that.
That nigga texted. He was like, "How do you support KK Kanye?" I was like, "Nigga, get off my fucking phone."
See, I forgot Steve texted you that.
That nigga really texted. I was like, bro.
Steve, hell, man.
That's a funny guy.
That's
man.
a funny nigga for real.
He's a Browns fan too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So off of music, man. Let's move on to some white tears, man. So Amber Geiger, this cop that killed this young man. What was that last year? What was that last year? 2017.
Man, it seemed like it was 2 years ago.
That was like 2017, right? She killed this young man. What's his name? Jean Botham. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name wrong, but forgive me if I am. But she allegedly walked into her. She thought it was her apartment and saw this young man in his apartment and shot him, thinking that he was burglarizing her apartment. But it turns out she was on the wrong floor. So she was, doing her, the typical white tear routine. How you feel about this shit, man?
I'm not surprised.
Do you think she's gonna get any sympathy?
I'm not surprised. She probably will, cause she white. She might get off, bro. I'm telling you, she might get off.
How do you get off though? Like
you blatantly walked into somebody else's apartment building and shot this man, dog. Killed this man. And it's like her word versus a dead man's.
That's what it's gonna come down to, unfortunately.
The neighbors ain't really gonna have no.
Nobody saw nothing. That's the thing. Nobody saw nothing.
She gonna walk on this shit, man. Unfortunately, it's just.
You think she's gonna get no time at all?
Nope.
I think she should get something, bro. Like
she should, but I just see the shit replaying over and over and over and over, and it's like, bro, like I'm just getting tired of seeing this shit, and like her getting up there with the white tears, like it's time to start making like the self-defense card shit, man. When is this shit gonna get old and played out on their end? Like God forbid, we try to use a self-defense card.
I saw a similar thing to that. I really don't know the person at hand. It was a black cop. He allegedly killed a white lady, and this nigga got immediately arrested and locked up.
A black cop killed a white lady?
Yeah, he got immediately locked up. Like they threw this nigga in jail immediately, bro. Like dog in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bailed out, no nothing. Like brother in jail. I forgot the name of the dude in the situation, but yeah. Man, this my overall take on that shit, man. Like if she do get time, like if she don't get any time and she just walks, man, like that's just like you say, man. Like we keep seeing this shit and it's like what is it gonna take?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? Like what
we have cameras now. Cameras don't seem to be enough.
Cameras are never enough.
It's just all these
eyewitnesses not enough.
The only one we seen get really justice was Walter Scott. That was about it. How much time did he get?
I can't remember, bruh up the road, like he in jail.
So that was like one of
do
the few.
Do you all right, now that you bring up the Walter Scott situation, do you think that happened just based off how that situation was handled?
Oh, I'll tell you right now, they didn't have that video evidence. He would still be out here in the streets.
Yeah, that also was right after. Was that before or after the church shooting here?
That was before.
Oh, it was. All right. So I was about to say, do you think that only happened because
That was right. That was like early,
it was like right before
early June.
All right.
So
So
I
do
want to
you?
say it might have been. I'm not too sure, bro. I had to, but 2015 was a wild song because we had
Very
the flood.
wild.
They had that real bad flooding down
Yeah.
here. They had the Charleston 9 shooting, and then they had Walter Scott.
Yeah. 2015
And
was
that was
crazy.
crazy. I think that was 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, like, do you think? I was about to ask you, did you think that only was handled how it was handled due to the fact that church shooting happened? But I don't know if that happened before or after. Like that whole, like you said, that whole year was a blur, man. Like it was a lot going on. Like
There's a lot of shit going on, but I'm just fortunate for the person who was there at that time. And then remember he moved the gun and all kind of shit. Like it was a whole bunch, caught all that shit on camera. So at that point, it's like you can't really change. You can't deny that shit in court. So that was like one of the few that like really saw justice. Like the other the same situation. The white cop who killed dude in Texas
on
the traffic stop.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And when he had his hands up,
Mhm.
and they was like, "Oh, he looked like a big scary dude," or some shit like that. I don't think she got no time for that shit.
No, I don't. I don't think she got any
I
time.
forgot her name, but I mean,
Like that's what I'm saying. When I see this lady, I see this. I've seen this face plenty times. Like you know what I'm saying on these stands trying to get sympathy, and it's like, bro, like when do you start holding people like this accountable? Like you don't make a mistake of just walking into the wrong apartment and killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when do you start holding people accountable and stop giving them sympathy for crying in front of you?
I have no idea, bro. Like, it's getting to the point now. It's like I don't know which more you had to take. They already done put the cameras on the police officers. I did see though there was one police officer was doing time because he got to be a straight dumbass because this motherfucker was planting drugs.
I saw that. Was that the dude in Baltimore?
Yeah, some white cop was planting drugs and shit. And he ended up getting fired, and I think he went to jail too. So it just need to be more consistent across the board when it comes, especially when it comes to a life being lost. Like you can't just fire a person and that be the end all say all. Just like with Eric Gardner in New York, like that basically was just a slap on the wrist. Like
they only got fired. They didn't get no time. Like that's just. It's disgusting, man. Like, what
are you really saying? So hopefully, like, with these proceedings, man, we see some justice for it. I'm not gonna leave out any hope when it comes to that, but it's looking kind of bleak, man. That's all I can really say about that.
Right.
So I don't know.
All right, man. Let's move on to some lighter shit, man. Bleacher Report and who else was it? Sports Illustrated did these lists.
Yeah. So Bleacher Report did a top 50.
Top 50 current NBA players, like power ranking, basically. And these lists was wild. Let's talk about Bleacher Report list first. They did a top 50 power rankings list, and they had the one that stood out to me because I ain't gonna talk about the top 10. The one that stood out to me was Clay being under Zion Wilson.
Oh yeah, so that was ESPN's top 50 going into the season.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, how is Clay, who was a top 15 player, dropped all the way down to 50, and someone who hasn't even logged a minute? Because if you're doing power ranking, you're doing basically from that previous season, right? Going into this season, right? That's how power rankings work, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, what body of work do we even have to judge Zion on to say that we put them in a power ranking? And before I even get into this, it's like I fully support Zion. Like I like what he could potentially be in the NBA, but like the hype shit, like we gotta quit that shit, man, because like we disrespecting like people who actually put in their work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to have him over Clay, that's wild. Like for one, Clay should never even be that low, ever.
Man is a top 15 NBA player.
Period, dog.
Top 15, bro. Top 15.
And it's been like that for like a few years now.
Yeah, like this man he's always taking on the other team's toughest defensive assignment and still getting 25, like not 20 plus a game. You see what I'm saying? Like one of the best
on the light shooters.
Lethal shooters in the NBA history period. So like, what 15? What you're telling me? There's 48 players better than Klay Thompson. Like, come on, dog. Like, enough. Even on a bad ACL, like, what are we even talking about? Even if you basing it off him not playing, you still can't place him where he the fuck supposed to be at.
But you see, the thing is, they place him that low, and he's not gonna be playing. But KD's still in the top 10.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
crazy.
KD's still a top 10 player.
Crazy.
Like if you're gonna give one that respect, give the other one that
Who's
respect.
number one?
They had Giannis number 1, of course.
LeBron too.
LeBron was like, I don't even think LeBron was 2. Like I think LeBron was like in the top 4 or 5.
LeBron definitely should be top 2 players still.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't know, man. These lists is crazy, man. And then this all-time list where they got David Robinson over Kobe, and it's like, David Robinson was over Kobe and Hakeem.
Kobe was 14. KD was. Hold on. Speaking of Kobe, go back real quick.
What's up?
Before you get out of David Robinson, my boy had Steph Curry ranked number 10 player all time, but Kobe is 14. KD is 15. I'm gonna say that again. My boy had Steph Curry top 10 player all time. Steph was 10. Kobe was 14. KD was 15.
That's a damn travesty, bro. Like, is that her? So do back-to-back MVPs put you like top 10, like period? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe because of the way he changed the game, him shooting the ball at the rate that he was shooting, we never seen him before. But to put him top 10, like, I probably wouldn't put him right at 10. All right, cool. But like,
even with them 2 MVPs and the shooting and shit, he's not a better player than the
Kobe
people that he's ranked over. Yeah.
And David Robinson is definitely not better than Kobe or KD.
Or Hakeem.
Or
They had him over
Hakeem.
Hakeem.
Yeah, Hakeem. He was ahead of Hakeem.
Real
Hakeem
talk, like,
is a top 10 player all time.
Real talk, like, when we talking about centers and shit like that, like, I don't.
He's the best center.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't disrespect Kareem and the ones that
Will.
came before. Like, Will, I don't do the whole putting them against each other. But
center.
when we talking about pure center, like footwork, post moves, like being a pure center, there was no center better than Hakeem, bro. Like, period, dog. Like, Shaq is my favorite center, but I'm gonna always give it to Hakeem. He was the most dominant.
The boy ranked Shaq 6 all time. So I can't really.
I
put Shaq top 5 player.
Yeah, top 5 player, period.
Yeah, but KD and
Hakeem,
Kobe is definitely up there. Hakeem should be up there.
I wasn't mad at Duncan.
Bill Russell up there.
Yeah, like, I can't.
We had Bill Russell like what? I want to say 7 or 8. And no disrespect to Larry Bird. Larry Bird is not top 5.
He's not, and that's my
that's
my boy. But I don't got him top 5 at all. Period.
Like,
Like,
had him 4.
Like, what did they have? They had Julius Erving like down in the 20s and shit like that.
Julius Erving was 20.
Like
Hold
20.
On, I got it right here. Let me see.
It's just like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I respect Larry. I respect the fuck out of Larry Bird, but he's not a top 5 player. Neither Steph Curry's not a top 10 player.
I'll give him 20. I ain't gonna hold a man like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold him. Like, he's in the top 20, like, period. But like all of this top 10 shit, like, nah, man.
Let me see. I'm about to pull this shit right now.
Like, come on.
Magic, I think, was 5. Man, I just had this shit, bro. So let me skim down. The one had Steve Nash 35. I don't think Steve that goddamn low. Shit. He arguably one of the best. Someone had Jason Kidd 33. Clyde 32. Clyde ain't better than Jason Kidd, fam. Or Steve Nash. Bob Pettit. Alright. John Stockton 29.
You got him over Nash and
Yeah. He's
Stockton?
arguably the best. Chris Paul was 28. James Harden 27. I fuck with James, but I can't put James ahead of fucking who's behind him?
over Nash and them boys.
I mean, I probably could. Yeah. I probably could.
Over Nash and
So you got Harden 27. You got 26 John Havlicek. All right, man.
But see, when you say names like Bob Pettit and like all these other like
they legends now, but
they,
like,
like the Nate Archibalds and like when I just feel like niggas just throw names out when they started going that route because it's like you're not gonna put a Bob Pettit or a Nate Archibald in today's game and he flourished. You know what I'm saying? And that's no knock on his overall like skill set, but that's just not what's going to happen.
Scotty 25.
Like when I look at like that top 25 to 50, like those are niggas that can play in any time. You know what I'm saying? Like
got to because 50 players is a lot of fucking.
That's a lot of players.
So yeah.
So these got to be like niggas that
Great
can play,
players.
and you can put these in niggas in any time, and they're gonna go off. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see like you said like a Bob Pettit like going off in today's game. I don't see that.
I really didn't want to run down this list, bro. But see, like Russell Westbrook was 36, Manu was 37, Pat 38, Bill Walton 39,
Patrick Ewing,
40 Adrian Dantley, 41 Paul Pierce, respectable. Kawhi Leonard 42, Reggie Miller 43 should be higher. Ray Allen 44, cool with that. George Gervin 45, Paul Gasol 46, Isaiah Thomas 47.
Is Paul a top 50 player?
Paul Pierce?
Paul Gasol.
Paul Gasol? No, I wouldn't put him top 50. Elvin Hayes 49, 50 is Rick Barry. So hold on now, let me get back because if I don't see this name pop up on this list, we can definitely have some problems. So Dolph Shays 31.
Who the fuck is that?
I never heard of fucking Dolph Shays and I watch a lot of NBA.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. Who is that? That's why I say that's one of the names that people just throw out just so they can fill a spot.
They be trying to save their great white hopes, bro. I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Who the fuck is Dolph? Who's
get that shit out of here?
Dolph Hayes? I've never heard of that nigga, dog.
Scottie Pippen 25, Elgin Baylor 24, 23 is Moses Malone, 22 is Julius Erving, 21 Dwayne Wade. I'm cool with that. Karl Malone 20, Charles Barkley 19, Jerry West 18. All right. Dirk Nowitzki 17, respectable. Kevin Garnett 16. This way shit start getting funky, man. So KD 15. Kobe 14.
KD 15, Kobe 14.
Hakeem 13. David Robinson 12.
No.
11 is Oscar Robertson. No.
No.
Steph Curry 10.
No.
9 Wilt Chamberlain.
I wouldn't argue it.
Bill Russell 8.
No.
Tim Duncan 7.
I wouldn't argue that.
Wouldn't argue that. Shaq 6. Wouldn't argue that.
Wouldn't argue that at all.
Larry Bird 5. Nah,
no,
bruh.
This comes from a Celtics fan. No.
Magic 4. Can't argue it. I got him in my top 5. Kareem 3. Can't really argue it. LeBron 2. And MJ 1. No Allen Iverson.
Allen didn't crack in top 50
he
at all?
He didn't crack top 50 at all.
That's disrespectful as fuck.
Disrespectful as fuck, but you got Donald Shays. Dolph Shays, I mean.
And Bob Pettit
can make a top 50, but not Allen Iverson.
Now those
change the game.
Those niggas sound like fucking like weekend mechanics, and you got them ahead. You put them on the. Those names sound like mechanic names, and you would put them on the top 50 list before AI.
The motherfucker who transcended the game, changed the game, like.
Really I don't care.
In a new era.
I don't care where you put him. I don't care where you put him. He has to be top 50, bro.
Mm-hmm. Easily. For what he did for the game and all that, like there's a couple of other people I probably would have. See, now they had an honorable mentions list. Let me see who the fuck was on there.
All right, man. Because now this would a bullshit commence for real. Because if you got me in an honorable mention list, nigga, you could have put me on the real deal instead of Bob Pettit. Hold
on, they got too many niggas on this. So these are the honorable mentions list: Alvin Adams, Carmelo Anthony, Chauncey Billups, Chris Bosh, Elton Brand, Vince Carter. Vince Carter definitely top 50. Dave Cowens, Alex English, Artis Gilmore, Blake Griffin, Grant Hill, Al Horford, Jeff Hornacek, Allen Iverson, Kevin Johnson, Marcus Johnson, Neil Johnson, Bobby Jones, Sam Jones, Andre Karolinko, Bob Lanier, Damian Lillard, Kevin Love, Kyle Lowry, Jerry Lucas, Pete Maravich, Sean Marion, Bob McAdoo, Tracy McGrady, George Mikan, Sidney Moncrief, Alonzo Mourning, Chris Mullin, Dikembe Mutombo should definitely be top 50. Robert Parrish, Tony Parker, Gary Payton. Gary definitely should be top 50. Willis Reed, Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman definitely should be top 50. Arvina Sabonis, Jack Sigma, Nate Thurman, Waste Unseld, Chris Webber, Dominique Wilkins.
So you mean to tell me none of those niggas could have been
Allen
squeezing?
Iverson definitely should have been.
Yeah, like I don't.
I get it with Tracy McGrady. I ain't gonna argue it. To me, he's in my top. But come on, dog. Like
Hold on,
Gary Payton?
T-Mac
Gary Payton's not
ain't
top 50?
T-Mac ain't cracked
No.
up.
Vince Carter didn't either. But Gary Payton? Gary Payton can get top 50?
Dolph Scholes did though.
Dolph shows. So, this shit's wild.
I don't even know who the fuck that is, bro.
But yeah, Steph Curry, this Steph Curry shit, like, I get it, man. Like, I don't even argue the shit no more. Steph changed the game. He's one of the greatest shooters of all time. But top 10 player? That's off the strength of him shooting. So why you couldn't give Vince off the strength just for dunking then? If that's the case. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Did Reggie Miller crack top 50?
Reggie got 43. Reggie got 43.
That's crazy.
He should be ahead of that Scholes guy too. Shays, whatever the fuck his name is. But
That's crazy, man.
that's what we got going on this year, man. But other than that, I ain't really got nothing else for that shit. It just is what it is at this point.
Yeah, man. Let's move on, man. So,
Hot pocket in it.
it's
My
been
bad, y'all. I smell something good cooking up in the kitchen.
it's coming out that Nike is interested in signing LaMelo Ball to a sneaker deal.
Hey, my dog might be #1 pick next year.
And you know what?
LeVar did say he was gonna be the best out the three brothers, though.
Hey, but you know what? You know what? I see that a lot of these analysts doing. They trying to rank him lower than what he really is. Like his class is coming up. He's the best in that class. I'm just looking at it for what it is, and the type of basketball he's playing. He's playing grown ass men right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his competition set is way higher than his class. So he's sparring every day against grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? Like these young niggas, they been playing college body people. You know what I'm saying? Melo has been playing against NBA talent or professional talent for the last 2 years now?
Mm-hmm. Facts. He was in Europe and now he's in Australia.
And you know, when he first did the Europe move, people was like, oh, he just signed his whole career away. But when you really look at it, he really been getting right this whole time.
I'm always say he was projected to be the #1 pick.
Hey, man.
LaMelo is smooth with his game, though, bro. Like, and he's still getting taller. He might be like 6'7", bro. 6'7",
How tall is he now?
Probably like 6'5", 6'6".
So he
Lonzo around there. Lonzo around 6'5", 6'6".
So he gonna be bigger than Lonzo.
Might be. He's still young now. You remember now? He went overseas while he was still in high school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He left Spire and went to Europe.
Mm-hmm. Yup, he took him out of there. So LaMelo still, and he's still going to grow into his NBA body.
Yeah, because he still got to bulk up when he get in the league.
Like it happened with Bron. Bron still got bigger. Bron was 220 when he came into the league.
Mm-hmm.
So LaMelo, I mean, I think the sky's the limit for him. And he can shoot. He got a great shooting form. He could create his own shot.
He can run a fast break. He can do everything.
Run the offense. But I mean, LeVar wasn't lying. Like, he looking like the best out the three. Because he said that from the get-go. He was like...
Lonzo's a prototype, but Melo is...
Yeah, he said Melo was going to be the best. And he said that before Melo, really, got noticed. So, it's looking like it. Now, I ain't mad. I hope he get #1 draft pick. Just off the strength of the family.
I want him to.
Who's going to be the worst team in the NBA next year for them to get him?
The
Well,
worst
see, they
team.
changed up the draft lottery, so he could end up being
he
on a
could-
Raw team.
Yeah, he could end up being with anybody. But I think the worst team that would end up getting
'Cause they
him.
changed the percentages now. So,
I dread to see Melo in like Charlotte or something like that, man.
oh man, Scary Terry.
Yeah, I would not want to see him with Scary Terry, Team
This nigga's,
Onyx.
like really the franchise leader now, dog. Like
Onyx,
Terry
Onyx,
Rozier is the lead man on a franchise.
Club Onyx ambassador.
This man gonna have all the hoes on.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Terry Rose about to have a ball up there though, with all that shit going on. Terry Rose about to have a ball, but I don't see them boy cracking
It's a
5.
fucking game.
Yeah, they're not gonna crack 500 this year at all.
They lost Kimberly. Yeah, that's a dub.
They got Miles Bridges and all them boys down there though.
They
But
got some talent.
they got
now.
talent now. They got Malik Monk, but they got talent. It's just
Them boys still got
I had read somewhere they said
still got Gilchrist.
yeah.
That nigga been in since the Bobcat
Yeah.
days.
I read somewhere they said Malik Monk gained like 30 pounds all muscle.
That's good.
Do you remember how bony he was this year?
That's good to put on some weight, man. Like, put your elbow on somebody, drive down the lane. Niggas respect you coming down that lane at a certain weight.
Yeah.
Like Ron Test said, Ron was giving niggas hell at 15.
Sophomore in high school.
I remember that shit. Remember Braun tried to come out after his junior year?
Mm-hmm.
Only NBA player that could say that shit, dog. Like, that nigga was before his time, but like, niggas, I never subscribed to that narrative that nigga couldn't play in the 90s, bro. Like, niggas is retarded, but I don't know.
I don't know why. Who started that whole like
I don't know
LeBron
who
wouldn't be able to
started
play in the
that shit. Maybe
90s?
because he was crying about calls and shit. I don't know, but
Honestly, I've been on record saying like that whole 90s like defensive myth is a myth to me because
yeah, you always say niggas was clotheslining.
then it wasn't really playing defense, bro. Like it wasn't like that's just my opinion, man. I might be wrong, but who knows, man. So moving on, man. Super Bowl, was it Super Bowl 50? This 50 Super Bowl? Or?
Oh, you tripping, bro? That was 4 Super Bowls ago.
My bad.
It's about to be Super Bowl 54.
54 has been announced. Halftime show in collaboration with Rock Nation. Shakira and J-Lo will be headlining this Super Bowl. And a lot of people have been criticizing this since it's been announced. Uncle Luke has basically came out and said, you know...
I saw something about that. Wait, he felt like they should have got somebody from Miami or some shit like that? Or what was
like,
his beef?
He basically saying, hold on, I got the tweet. All right, there it is. This is Uncle Luke tweeting 3 days ago. There it is. The NFL said, "Black the internet entertainment community of Miami. Jay-Z, here's your problem to fix this. This is not a good look. Yes, I'm fucking pissed. Miami Dolphins, J-Lo, Shakira's the headlines, Super Bowl headline, halftime. I don't know, man. I don't really know, like, what.
I mean, honestly, bro, who don't do the fucking Super Bowl halftime show, bro? Like, I'm not surprised it's J-Lo and Shakira. In Miami, like, it just seemed like the perfect setup. I wouldn't have got them, but I'm not surprised that Shakira and J-Lo being the headliners for the Super Bowl. Shit is better than all them rock motherfuckers who always be getting the Super Bowl halftime show. I'll say that.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm indifferent on this shit. Like, I don't
I
really.
want a rapper to headline this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like what people, cause I don't really care. I don't really care about like. I think this shit funny to me because I think a lot of people were expecting.
Did Big Boy? Because Big Boy and Travis performed last year, didn't they?
They didn't headline though.
They didn't headline.
It was Coldplay.
Oh, okay.
They were like they came out and did like segments of a song and that was it. But I think what people were expecting due to the whole Rock Nation deal, they was expecting it to be like a complete like, you know, urban overhaul.
Yeah.
And you know,
And
that's
niggas dropped the ball again, Mo. Go ahead. I know you want to get bars off.
I ain't got no bars for this
You
shit.
be
Like,
chopping at the bits for Hove now. I ain't gonna lie.
no, I don't, man.
You do be chopping at the bits. Man.
Shit be funny to me, man. Like the nigga make the shit easy.
No, he do.
The nigga make the shit easy,
bro.
bruh.
Chopping at the bits for this
It's
shit.
like how we said with the whole Lizzo shit. Like the shit easy. It's easy. Like, it's easy. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Hold on now. I'm gonna just say this because I don't want to get back on this shit. But I want to see you laugh at Kanye jokes too.
I laugh at Kanye jokes, bro.
On the TL, you will flood the TL with whole shit, and like your shit be like like the other day. Prime example, right? Kim Kardashian was set to release some people from jail, right? You know what you put?
A hashtag inspire change.
Exactly. Now, if somebody, prime example, when somebody was like, man, look at this nigga Kanye about to start a cult and shit like that. Niggas is laughing at that shit. You know what you do? You combat it.
What?
You don't laugh at it.
Well, how?
You was like, well, I can't remember what you said. It was like, is that any different from da-da-da-da-da, some shit? Like, nigga, laugh. If you don't have
I never said anything to combat them boys saying.
I want to see you retweet some Kanye jokes on the TL and laugh.
Matter of fact, I want to
see you do that.
I just said some shit when I was criticizing Kyrie for talking when he was saying about KD and the whole he's gonna protect his team shit, and I was like, man.
And Reggie retweeted.
Kyrie just need to talk. He just need to shut up and play ball. And I said, yes, that sound MAGA. And the nigga, my nigga Lord Taylor called me MAGA Moe, and I put the Kanye picture. I'm wearing the MAGA hat.
I didn't see that. Reggie retweeted it, and you had different energy for Reggie.
No, cause me and Reggie, Reggie think he's slick. This is what happened when this shit came out. I text Reggie this shit, and I was laughing at this shit. He was like, yeah, they people of color. I said, oh, so now you're a person of color? Now you're a person of color, Reggie? You've never said you was a fucking person of color, but now when it's time to defend Rock Nation, you're a person of color. That's the shit I be talking about. Niggas never.
Because maybe I didn't see you retweet the Kanye picture. And
I just that was like 2 days. That was like a day and a half ago.
What I saw was when Reggie did it. You was like, "Oh, y'all want to get into y'all."
Yeah, I said you want.
I expected you to laugh at.
No, I was.
That was a perfect alley now.
Because I was laughing at it when I was tweeting. I was like, "Oh, you want to do this?" I said, "Nigga, you just last night you just subscribed to being a person of color. You never said that before." When it was time to defend Rock Nation,
when he was defending the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, so now you're a person of color. He was like, yeah, they people of color. I was like, oh, so now that's what you are now.
Y'all hell.
That's what I'm saying. Like the shit don't really, you know.
Cole is making it easy though, man. He making it easy. I was like, I know. They be serving it up for you on the TL. That's all I can say. They be serving it up for you.
This is my thing, man. Because I asked this when this shit first was announced. I said, when are y'all? What has to happen for y'all to call it what it is? I said this shit. I said, what has to happen for niggas to be like, all right, maybe this shit is some fugazi type shit. Like,
you know what it is though. You know what it is with you, dog.
Answer the question, man.
No, it's some bullshit, but it's like you take that and highlight it, and then you slander it with the jokes, and like your shit is jokes, and it's like, no, dog, like this is some bullshit. But with Kanye, if somebody called Kanye out on his bullshit, you'll highlight the good shit that he do.
Like
you
what?
You don't really take in the bullshit that he done did.
All I said when
like the Confederate flag on the tour jacket shit, my nigga, and he tried to justify that shit.
I flamed that nigga for that.
Yeah,
I remember us having we neither one of us on.
Niggas bring that shit up now. It's kind of like you.
No, I said I when niggas brought that shit up on the TL a while ago, I said I flamed that nigga for doing that shit. I flamed Vic Mensa for trying to wear the shit again. Yeah, like that shit is corny.
I remember you flaming the nigga up for that shit.
Like that was before me or you was on Twitter like that.
Yeah, that was 2013.
That's what I'm saying. Like I flamed that nigga at the old gig. Like I flamed that nigga. I said, dog, like,
just maybe I need to see some more.
Y'all just jokes. Want me to go against the nigga?
No, it's not go against. It's just like because it's nothing personal.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but it's like the jokes ain't the same on the TL, man. That's all I'm saying, dog. Like when
man said Son Mello good music. That was funny. I laughed at that, and I also said the nigga would actually release music,
bruh. That shit was hilarious, bruh. Like.
But see, hold on. I would get on Maz too. Maz he'll throw shots at good music, but you cannot throw shots at OVO. He going to Eurostep about that whole conversation. Like when I asked that nigga one time about some Drake shit, he was like, you know what? I ain't gonna talk Drake to you, but he'll throw shots at me. He was like, he'll throw shots at me, but I can't get in my bag. I can't get in my OVO bag against this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So it's like it got to be a two-way street. It can't be one way now. I let the good music shit slide, man. So you should let me get my OVO shit off too. That's all I'm saying.
Look at his OVO shit.
That's all I'm saying. If you gonna declare you're not gonna talk to me about Drizzy, then how is it fair for you to still throw your shots at me?
I've been having niggas come to me lately and kind of give it up to Drake on the whole ranking shit. That's all I'm talking about.
His overall rank?
Like top 5, man. Like
I wouldn't argue that. I never said I would argue that.
You know, shout out to Twerk, man. Twerk said Pac and Drake.
I wouldn't listen. When it comes to the overall artistry of making music and shit like that, if niggas put Drake top 5, I would never argue that, bro.
You and Mez back and forth, OVO and good music do be hilarious though.
I don't be starting this shit. It be man starting this shit, bro. Like I don't be starting nothing, dog. Like he'll start the shit and then he act like Drake, like he don't want to combat. I'll be like, bro, like you started this.
We didn't even have a real sit down with Mez and you on the show, bro. Like and just go ahead and clear all that shit up, bro. It's always gonna be good at the end of the day. But
that's my nigga. Like man's my nigga. Like it ain't no
because the shit. I see the shit both ways sometimes. Like, hey, now, most sometimes you accept some Kanye shit, and you accept some Drake shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's all fun at the end of the day.
It's all fun.
It's all fun.
It's all fun. And you know what? You know what? You're right. I sometimes I might.
You do go to bat for Melo, though, and you don't give it up. You don't give it up where it's supposed to when it comes to Melo. I'll say that.
Like, where am I supposed to give it up?
Bruh, just say that man been ass his last couple years, bruh. And, like, nobody trying to see this nigga in the league no more, bruh. Like,
well, why you not trying to see Melo in the league no more?
He's not producing.
I honestly feel he got a bad rep in Houston. He wasn't trash at Houston.
No, he wasn't trash, but he not playing to the.
So what's the couple years? What's the couple years? He had one bad season. I'll give the Thunder shit up. That Thunder shit, he wasn't that good in OKC. The Rockets, he didn't get a fair shot in Houston, and he got most of the blame. He got most of the blame there. How do you give a nigga?
I wouldn't say most. I would just say
niggas made him the scapegoat. Yeah, he was made the scapegoat. That wasn't fair at all. That's all I'm saying. Like that Houston shit was weak. It's very weak.
That shit's wild, man.
But like, yeah, man, I know man's gonna hear this shit. Like, man, you know you always got the open door policy here. Mike said it. You know, we just need to have the open table dialogue, man. That's all that needs to happen, man.
Hey, man, niggas is hilarious.
That's all I'm saying, man. But that song Melo, the good music, that shit was hilarious, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was funny.
Mez, I got bars for you too, nigga. Like you know, when this Eagle shit, nigga, like, yeah.
Is it just Mez? Is it just Mez?
J-Man too, he know. J-Man and Mez, y'all niggas was all in y'all bag.
Mari got Twitter?
Got a couple. Mari don't got He got Twitter, but he don't be on that shit. But Mari don't really give me hell, though. I can honestly say that. Mari don't give me hell. But J-Man and Mez, y'all niggas be on the TL, you know, all in your bag week 1 and 2, week 2 and 3. Quiet. Get your little win in Green Bay, you know. Niggas start feeling themselves. See, Mez ain't gonna say nothing. Mez ain't gonna say nothing. He'll like tweets. And that's the shit I don't like. Yeah. Go ahead and talk your shit, bro. Go ahead and talk your shit, man. It's okay. It's okay to talk your shit, dog.
Hey, them
then like nigga wanna retweet. See, J-Man, he's slick. So he wanna retweet my shit about the Summer Jam stream. Right. I'm like, bro, you was quiet all game. I don't mind the nigga talking they shit. You know, they get it done.
Yeah, but
dog, talk your shit during the game too, dog. You see what I'm saying?
You gotta let them hang during the game too.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but them bird team fans, they be on some other shit real cause I ain't seen no Falcons on the TL today.
No, I see Falcons fan really on the TL.
Illadale.
The Eagles win kind of got them in they feeling themselves.
Illadale, where you at, baby?
What I do, baby?
My nigga Mac and Sweet Jones, where you at, baby?
Hey, man.
And he be going to bat for Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan do put in work now. But with y'all niggas is 1 and 3. Like, what we talking about right now? Y'all lost some games that should have won.
Hey, man.
Am I wrong?
Hey, man. Titans giving them that work?
Titans gave them that work.
Ain't one tackle, do nothing. Hey, man. Shit looking bleak.
Super Mario.
Niggas, yeah, man. I see a little tweet when we had to lose the Buccaneers. You talking about 4-12 season for my boys. I know, nigga. I know. But just know, come December, January, a conversation is gonna be had. That's all I'm gonna say. Niggas, Niggas saw us 0-2. Niggas was, or they was in their bag now. They was in their bag when we was 0-2.
Niggas 500 now?
Hey, all I know is the Eagles got flaws too on their team. That's all I know. And I said, but this is why I'm getting on these niggas because before the season it was, we loaded, D-Jack, Carson Wentz, all defense. This nigga, your wide receivers can't cover shit.
Niggas said, the Eagles won, but half the team died.
Yeah.
Like,
it's all fun. Don't get it fucked up now. This all fun at the end of the day. I'm just like, man, niggas keep the same energy, man. I'll let y'all niggas enjoy your dubs, but don't come y'all niggas be quiet. And
niggas be talking crazy and then go absent like when it's time to.
The only one I can say Escobar, he be on the TL.
Oh yeah, he's a loyal. Yeah, he ride for the Steelers.
He ride for the Steelers. So I give that man credit. He don't go and hide and none of that. I respect that shit. Mez and J man, hey man.
Blue, another Falcons fan. Where the fuck you at? I don't be seeing no. Like that's the thing, bro. Like niggas gonna talk this shit.
Falcons definitely supposed to be that team, bro.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, but then again, like anything can happen.
It's still early.
Shit's still early, but I'm just saying. The hot takes after week one were very spicy. That's all I'm saying. Shit was very spicy. Drew, hey, didn't you have you had something to win on the halftime shit, right?
I just think it's funny that they pushing the Latin agenda on the Super Bowl because they didn't grab no rapper. So instead of grabbing a country artist, they go grab something very spicy. But then it seems like everybody's really dabbling in this shit now. Drake is fucking with Bad Bunny.
I might need you to grab a mic so we can deep dive in on this real quick, my friend. Here you go.
Nah, it's just an observation that I've noticed that it just really seems that it's starting to, everybody's getting a little spicy. You know what I'm saying? Like the Latin vibes are now starting to pop again, and it just seems like a lot of people are swaying into this. But also, you're not going to hit us with a rapper as a mainstream artist, but you're going to go with the Latin route. So is that the agenda that they're going to go with? Like,
it's going to be like a Latin Super Bowl, like a salsa bowl.
That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. It just seems wild to me. Like I'm just seeing a lot of people start to get more spicy, bruh.
Interesting point. Interesting. But like we talking all this shit now, but we really got to see like what unfolds with the entire Super Bowl halftime show. I mean, from what's been revealed, the shit just looked like some bullshit to me. But you never know what can happen. Anything happens at the Super Bowl. A lot of crazy shit has happened, but who knows, man? But yeah, man. You niggas who be talking shit and then going absent when your team be getting dusted off, y'all some different niggas, man.
Yeah, man.
I hate that shit. No, we getting back on that.
I took my L's. Like we lost to the Rams, we lost to the Bucks. I'm still.
And y'all supposed to beat the Rams. That's the thing. Like,
bro, like I'm here. Win or lose, dog. Like I just don't like. When the Eagles lost to the Falcons and them niggas lost to fucking Detroit Lions, it was Casper Ghost out that motherfucker, bro. Like,
pin drop. I didn't see no Eagles.
And like nigga, like you really get to see a team where they flaws and all they shit is at. Like,
but hold on, let's break it down because when these games start, niggas be active first quarter, second quarter, or this is how it go. The niggas be active as fuck first quarter, right? And depending on how the score look, you'll see niggas slowly fall back. So like today, what happened? Tennessee was getting in that ass off top.
Man, listen.
I don't see no niggas from the Falcons, no Falcons fans on the TL. And I noticed that, and I'm not just picking on the Falcons. I'm doing this with any team, but I know some notable Falcons fans. So when I don't see them popping no shit, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Why niggas so ghost? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. I just want niggas to keep that same energy, man. What you got anything, Mike?
NFC South, man. Falcons supposed to be up there. Saints is supposed to be up there. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Shout out to my boys for going on the road. And I see y'all talking slick about Kyle Allen. My dog did have 3 lost fumbles today. 2 of them strip sack, blindside. I get it. The other 2 he should have held. I mean, the other one he should have held on to. My nigga was still out there throwing them dimes. Still had a great play. Escaped the sack on J.J. Watt on a crucial third down. Defense is the best defense in the NFL. I'm going to say it one more time.
Pop your shit, Mike.
The defense is the best defense. We still ain't allowed 200-yard passer. All week I was hearing, Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, you was on clamps today, my guy. And I think you the best receiver. But that's the shit I'm talking about, James. Get in your fucking bag this year, dog. Hold niggas down.
Did niggas put Hopkins in the safe house today?
Niggas put Hopkins in the safe. The best wide receiver in the game was held down today. Niggas didn't get a 200-yard passing game today. Niggas ain't had 2 passing touchdowns or rushing touchdowns and shit. Nah.
Talk your shit.
It was quiet for that shit, man. Defensive line looking crazy. Dante Jackson didn't even play today, and my dog Ross Cockrell held that shit down, man. While James was doing his shit on the other side. What we talking about, man?
I don't know what we talking about. I don't know what we talking about, man.
I told niggas about my defense week 1. Niggas ain't hear me. Rams. I'm trying. Dog. Goff threw for 180. Jameis threw for 160. You know what I'm saying? Colin Murray threw for 170. Deshaun Watson threw for 160. Like, what we talking about? Rain game? Like, nah, it's quiet for that shit.
CMC best in the league?
Hey, man. All I need is an accurate QB to get my... And you know what? I didn't get a chance to say this shit. But Kyle Allen, bro, like... I fuck with you, man. You accurate. You're not going out there timid. And what I like about Kyle Allen, throughout all them turnovers he had this week, he could have easily tucked his tail.
Mm-hmm.
But Dawg still stood in the pocket poised. Like, shit happens, bro. Like, and that's what I really appreciate. In no way am I comparing. But this is what I love about Tom Brady. Every time Tom Brady has a turnover, he go to the sideline, come back.
It's the game. The game is the game. The game is the game.
The game is exactly, Mo. Say it one more time.
The game is the game.
You gotta take you're not gonna go lights out every game, bro. It's just not gonna happen.
It don't matter how ugly or pretty the win is. The win is a
win.
win.
Shit on the Texans defense. Texans got a
no, they got a good defense. They got a good defense.
He got busy when it was time to get busy. So shout out to Kyle for that, man. And Cam, I saw your YouTube video, my guy. Appreciate it. Hope you get back. I fuck with both my quarterbacks, man. That's all I'm going to say on that. But yes, best defense in the league.
We got any Colts talk, my guy?
I'm trying to figure out them niggas all sit around. I got to see them highlights, bro.
Yeah, I see that too.
I don't know, but it's okay. It's okay. We all right. Yeah, we're fine.
So y'all still top division.
Yeah, as long as we continue to win our divisional games, I ain't worried about none of that shit. I needed y'all to do that. Yeah.
Texas lost. I think the Jags are up on the Broncos, though.
I'm not worried about the Jags. Jags gonna fuck themselves before the season's over.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. He just put a whole defensive line on skates, bro. No cap. He just put. But I just wanna.
My dog did escape J.J. Watt.
He did.
My dog,
JJ ain't the same though. He ain't the same. But I'm just gonna say, big up the baby. I gotta big up the baby again. The nigga bought this Dairy Queen up in Charlotte a few weeks ago. This Dairy Queen has been on this corner lot for 70 years. So they were trying to get rid of it. The nigga bought that shit and he's keeping it the same. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's yes sir. You know what I'm saying? Right there in the hood. But not the hood. I mean it's kind of like an Avondale area now. But you know what I'm saying? But big ups to him, man. I just see his security laying some niggas out and shit too on the timeline. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know why niggas still test the baby like everybody around him ain't about to throw hands.
They're gonna punch you. That's one thing I'll say about that nigga.
The baby?
You're gonna get punched if you step to that man wrong. So anything else? We got anything going on this weekend?
Oh man, that's it. Got the wedding
coming.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations to Toon.
Toon and Devin. About to jump that, bro.
Many blessings.
And
I'm
that's
looking forward to it, man.
That might be us letting you guys know there won't be a show next week. So yeah, I ain't gonna say that prematurely, but
you might have to do it the day before. We'll figure some things out, man. No, niggas ain't getting no show done on no Sunday. I tell you that. It's going up. So yeah, man.
Hey man, that's all I got to say, man. So still on the wedding, man. Everybody gonna come out suited and booted. I'm doing if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram will be the players ball check-in. I will be checking in all the players and all the playettes. So it is what it is, man. Like we say every week on this show, man, if you hear anything that gets you in your feelings, always remember,
We're just the messages.
we out.